Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with KLun Divine on my YouTube channel, KLun Divine Inspiration. Today, we're going to be making the all-time Southern favorite, homemade candy yams. Yes guys, we're making homemade candy yams from fresh sweet potatoes. Okay, and here I have 5 sweet potatoes. For the sake of time, I've already began prepping, and so I've already peeled 4 sweet potatoes and began chopping them, slicing them. Okay, fresh sweet potatoes. Okay, and we're gonna make oven baked candy yams. It's a simple recipe, and guys, believe it or not, you only need 4 ingredients, and one of them is optional. Okay, of course you need your fresh sweet potatoes. You can find them at just about any local grocery store or farmer's market. So like I said, we have 5 sweet potatoes, and I've already peeled 4 of them, sliced them. Okay, well the 4th one is not completely sliced, about halfway sliced. Okay, and I did rinse them after I peeled them. So you can see here guys, I've already sliced all of my sweet potatoes and I put them in an aluminum pan. I will bake them in this pan. So you don't want to have them too thick. This probably is about the thickest one that's in here. Yeah, but you don't want to have them too thick. And I have some thin ones. Okay, but guys, these are delicious fresh sweet potato yams. You don't have to buy those out of the frozen food section anymore. You can make your own homemade sweet potatoes like this. Okay guys, and what we'll be using is some sugar, and it's not a certain amount of sugar you use. You just season to taste. Okay, any brand of sugar, it doesn't matter what brand of sugar it is, so we don't want to get caught up in names. Ground cinnamon. Okay, and they also have something that is called cinnamon sugar. It comes in a container like this. You get the medium size or the large container, but it's called cinnamon sugar. You can use that as well. So that's the sugar and cinnamon is already combined in a container, but it's at your discretion whether you choose to use cinnamon sugar or separate sugar and cinnamon like I'm using. Okay, and we're just going to sprinkle these spices on here, the cinnamon and the sugar, and then we will top with some butter, but the butter is optional for those who don't want to use butter, but I like to put just a few dabs of butter on top of my candy yams. Okay, and we're going to finish peeling the last sweet potato and slice it, put it on, and then we will sprinkle our sugar and cinnamon on top and put a few dabs of butter on the top and place them in the oven. And guys, you only let your sweet potatoes cook until tender, and that should be 30 minutes at top. They are normally ready in 30 minutes, and you can set your oven on around 375 or slightly lower or higher depending on the heat elements of your stove. The make and model of everybody's stove is different. The heating elements reach their highest temperature at different rates. So you know your oven better than me, so adjust your oven temperature for your cooking, okay? So we're just going to slice. And you know, sweet potatoes are hard, but I'm using this small knife, but you can use a larger knife to slice yours. This is the toughest. The other one was not as tough as this one. And when you're slicing, just be sure to be careful with your hands, guys. We don't want to be chopping or slicing and dicing our fingers. So be extra careful, and I am using a cutting board, as you can see. you hear the sound of my cutting board. Right, guys, we're gonna finish. Sorry about that, guys. We're gonna finish cutting these and peel that last potato. We're just gonna cut the ends off of our sweet. Sorry about that, guys. A little mishap, but we're gonna finish slicing our sweet potatoes, and you just want to take off the end of it like so, like you're cutting it off of it. So, and then we'll peel it. Okay. And some people might like to just dice theirs first, then go back and peel it, but I prefer to just give mine a quick peel beforehand like this. And to me, that's easier to just peel beforehand. And you want to peel lightly. You don't want to peel all of your meat. When I say meat, I'm referring to the sweet potato. So you want to be careful with the peeling. Peel as close to the skin of the sweet potato as possible. So you don't want to pull off too much. You want to save as much of that sweet potato as you can, guys. And some people may like to use a little peeler machine. That's perfectly okay. Whatever works for you guys. And sweet potatoes do keep a long time, guys. You see how fresh these look. You can see the texture of them. They look really, and I've had these since last year. I actually bought these sweet potatoes back around Thanksgiving time. Yes, Thanksgiving time when I bought them. And they have not dried out. They have not gone bad. So they keep a very long time. And we're just going to finish peeling this and cutting it. Okay, we're just tossing those over there with the rest of those. And there you have it, guys. The last of the sweet potatoes are chopped. Okay. Alright guys, everything is here. You can see we have lots and lots of sweet potatoes here. And all we're going to do is season them to taste with cinnamon and the sugar. Okay, that's what we're going to do with those. And it's actually a whole lot of sweet potatoes. But I want to go ahead and use them and peel them, but now that I'm looking at them, I think I'm going to take half of them out of the pan because we're only cooking for 2 people and we're cooking, prepping our meals for 2 days. So I think I'm going to take half of these out, guys, so give me a quick minute and let me take them out. Okay guys, I'm back, and what we're going to do is just take some of these sweet potatoes, and I have a convenient Ziploc bag, and I'm going to put some of these in here. Unpeeled sweet potato keeps a very long time, for months actually, like these did. I had them since last year, and I've been cooking them little by little. I had bought a bunch of them back Thanksgiving time because they were on sale, and I've just been periodically cooking them. But since I have peeled them off now, I'm going to take the Ziploc bag and put some of them in there, and it will keep. But I am going to put them in the refrigerator because I've peeled the skin off of them, and the skin is actually what helps keep them intact and help them preserve them for a long period of time. So I'm just going to save some of these, and then I will cook them on next Sunday or our dessert. So they will be in the refrigerator for about a week. Okay, and now we're just going to spread these out. And this is kind of thick. I'm going to get my knife and slice that, see how thick it is. I think that's the one I showed you earlier, but I'm going to go back and slice that a little bit more. Okay. Okay guys, there you have it. And there you have it guys, conveniently Ziploc bag, and I'm going to put these in the fridge and store them until next week, and I'll cook them then. And for now we're just going to sit them right there. Alright, for these, okay, I have measuring cup. This is a ½ cup of sugar that I'm going to start with. Like I say, it's no certain amount. You just put as much or as little as you would like. Okay, and a ½ cup probably will be all that you will need, guys, even if I had more in here, because sweet potatoes have a natural sweetness in them that extracts as they cook and soften up. The sweetness comes out of them as they cook. Okay, so I think that's all we're going to use on ours, is probably ½ cup. And now we're going to take our cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and sprinkle like so, according to taste. I am a cinnamon lover. I love cinnamon. Okay. Now we're going to add a little butter. And you can put, like I say, as much butter as you want on here. We'll probably use anywhere from 3 to 4 tablespoons on here. And as it cooks, you can give it a little stir periodically. Brush some of that over there. Got a quick rinse. Alright, this is our butter that we're using. And if you haven't paid attention, most butter have the measurements on here. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3, maybe about 3 tablespoons. Like I said, 3 to 4 tablespoons that we're going to use. But the butter is optional. I just like the flavor of butter on the candy yams. It gives it added flavor. Okay, and you see what I'm doing. I'm just taking little pieces of butter and dropping it throughout the candy yams, okay? So you're not putting a large amount in one particular area. You're spreading it out throughout your pan. But it is optional. And the butter will be all that you need. We're not adding any water. Okay, once the butter melt, it will help. Plus, like I say, once the sweet potatoes begin cooking, they get hot, they will begin to release their natural sweetness and the natural juices that is retained in the sweet potatoes. And guys, these are delicious. You must try them. Stick around to watch the full video so that you can see the finished product. I was telling my mom when first time I made these, and she's like, "Girl, you made sweet potatoes in the oven, candy yams in the oven. How you did that?" And when I told her, and she shared it with a friend, her friend said, "Oh yeah, that's how I make mine all the time too. You didn't know that?" She said, "No, I never cooked mine like that." So now she does it and she loves it. Okay guys, that's enough butter. And as you can see, we use almost 4 tablespoons. We didn't quite use 4 tablespoons, but right at 3 tablespoons. Okay. And that's all you need. And now we're going to take this, put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. And they will be nice and tender and delicious. Stick around for the finished product. Okay guys, you see we're about halfway through the cook time. And you can see that butter has melted. And you can see the candy yams are releasing their natural sweetness, their natural juices, along with that cinnamon sugar butter. Alright guys, we're going to let that finish cooking, and then we'll be back to show you the finished product. Okay guys, while we're waiting on our candy yams, let me show you the rest of my dinner. Please check out my YouTube channel, KLun Divine Inspiration, for episodes of Cooking with KLun Divine. And you will find the recipe in the video of the meatloaf. I did a video of me making the entire meatloaf from the beginning to the end. So check that video out on the famous Southern style homemade meatloaves. It is delicious. Okay, and I made 2 loaves, and I've already sliced it up and put it on a serving platter, as you can see, and it's ready for dinner. And that is prepared for only 2 people, but it can serve 6 to 8 people. But we're meal prepping for more than 1 day, so we will put it in containers that we have in meal prep. Along with this, we also have some fresh squash that has been sauteed in a cast iron skillet in butter and seasoning. And we also have some seasoned yellow rice. Okay guys, and we have some homemade cornbread. And we have some black-eyed peas seasoned in tomatoes, bell pepper, and onion, and some other spices. And also guys, we have some green beans cooked with ham fat, and other seasonings. Okay, so we have a complete full dinner. So check out my other video, like I said, with the meatloaves, and you can see how to make the meatloaf. I didn't video the other items, but I just showing you a clip of the complete meal that we'll be serving along with the candy yams. And like I said, check out my YouTube channel, KLun Divine Inspiration. Be sure to click that notification bell so that you will receive notification when I post new video content. Guys, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching KLun Divine Inspiration video content. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video. Please leave me a comment of how you like the video, and also leave me a comment on what you would like for me to cook and make a video on. Alright guys, there you have it. We are completely finished with our candy yams. See that sugary cinnamon buttery glaze on it. Quick, easy, and simple. 4 ingredients: sweet potatoes, fresh sweet potatoes, sugar, cinnamon, and butter. Okay, and I use a half a cup of sugar sprinkled on top of them, and you use cinnamon to taste. Some people don't like cinnamon. It is optional. Okay, I am a cinnamon lover, so I put about, I would say, at least 1/4 of a cup of cinnamon on there, and 3 tablespoons of butter. You can either melt your butter beforehand and pour it over there, or do like I did, just slice little pieces off and put it throughout the pan. Either way is perfectly fine. Again, this is my homemade candy yam, cooked in the oven, and you cook them anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. They are nice and tender, guys. Let me get a fork so I can show you how they're tender. Okay guys, I have a fork here. You can see how it cuts through. Okay. Even the thick sweet potato, that thick one that we had here, you can see how you can just guys, these are delicious. And they're still hot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to taste it. Get a little piece. I don't want to get too much because I just pulled them out the oven. They are delicious, guys. Really, really, really. This is a little piece I found over in the corner. Delicious. Please try these, guys. Quick, simple, isn't the biggest work that you would do on this recipe is actually peeling the sweet potatoes. Everything else is quick and simple. Just sprinkle the amount of sugar you want to use. You don't have to use the half a cup. You can use a fourth of a cup. Okay, sprinkle your cinnamon. Like I said, I used about a fourth of a cup of cinnamon. You can use less than that if you prefer. And put your butter on there, guys. And that's it. Guys, I appreciate you watching this video. Another episode brought to you by Cooking with KLun Divine. Please remember, as I mentioned before, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, KLun Divine Inspirations. Be sure to click the notification bell that you will receive a notification when I post new video content. You can also check me out on Facebook at KLun Divine Inspirations. Okay, and please like this video, share it, and please leave me a comment and let me know how you like this video and also other content that you would like me to make videos on. Okay, if you have a specific item you would like me to try, please leave it in the comment and I will do my best to get around to it for you. Thank you again, guys. I appreciate your love and your support. And remember, we are doing a YouTube subscription promotion. For all new subscribers, you have an opportunity to win cash prizes. I'm doing a weekly drawing. This week, our winner is Mariah Green. She subscribed. She was the only one that subscribed this week, and she is our lucky winner. Okay, each week I will check to see who are the new subscribers, and I will pull a name, and someone will be a lucky winner. And we may even pull more than one name some weeks, depending on how many people subscribe that week, to give everyone an opportunity to win cash prizes. Again, remember to subscribe and please make your subscription public so that I will be able to see your name. If you do a private subscription, then I won't be able to see who you are. So please make your subscription public. I appreciate your support. Until the next time, thank you for watching Cooking with KLun Divine. Be blessed.